Hello, everybody. Happy end of October. Welcome to A Coastal Thrifter. Dave is with me here. Say hi to everyone.
Everybody.
Dave says hi to everybody. It's Tuesday. It's a really cool afternoon here in Florida. I have my sweater on and the windows are open and it's finally sweater weather. And we're so excited about it. Sweater weather. Anyways, as we are filming this right now, Hurricane Melissa is making landfall in Jamaica. So I just want to take a quick moment and let's just say a little prayer over the island of Jamaica and all the children there and all the people that live there, and that they might be supernaturally protected from the winds of this terrible storm and from the flooding, and that the mountains not give way and that the waters be diverted. And I pray all that in my Savior's name, Jesus. So thank you for tuning in with me. Today I have something a little bit exciting to share with you. Oops, I did it again. I was at the Waterfront Mission yesterday. We had to run some errands and we popped by the mission. And right while I was standing in the aisle, the girl bought out 4 whole bags of fabric. I know Nancy's going, no! Well, yeah, I did. And I did not come home with all 4 bags, okay? Let's just preface that. I had to select the ones that I thought were good. Oh, the dogs are whining because the cats are in here. I selected the one that I thought might have the most promise, and I just want to unveil it with you guys. You know, this is so much fun. I love doing these videos. I love doing the fabric unveiling, unboxing, unbagging videos. As you see, it's a pretty big bag of fabric here. It probably weighs about 40 or 50 pounds. And I paid $10 for it. So super great deal. This one looks like it has a lot of kid fabrics in it, which I thought was pretty cool and fun. So this week, Dave and I discovered Whatnot, and we actually had our first sale on Whatnot. You know, I've been talking about that forever. I finally did it, you guys. I don't just play. I don't just talk. I actually do put action behind my words, but it might take time. All right, the first thing we're pulling out of here is this nice swatch of denim. It's a dark denim, you know, it's a dark denim, but it's pretty big. Looks like it might have a few stains on it that'll probably need some pre-washing, cleaning up. Uh-oh, they're getting antsy out there. That's Jitty and Obi, they fight with each other. So yeah, I got a pretty big swatch here of denim. This would make a really cute jumper. And jumpsuits and jumpers are all the rage right now. Have you guys been seeing the ads on Facebook for Halara for that new cute little stretchy jumper that they make? Oh my gosh, I'm so tempted. Some people look really cute in overalls. I do not. It just makes me look wider, broader, bigger, all the way around. This is a nice big chunky piece of flannel, and look at the fun little cars on there. How fun is that for a little boy? Little boy's room or something. They're all Volkswagens too. Well, I think, what do we have here? There's Volkswagens, and it looks like maybe an old Cadillac. And some kind of old Ford. No, maybe it's not Volkswagen. Maybe they're old hot rods. They're all old hot rods. Here's what it says on the side. It says not suitable for children's sleepwear. And it says not intended for children's sleepwear, which just means there's no flammable, there's no fire retardant in it. I don't know if I want that on my kids anyways. But this would make for a gentleman. This might make a nice bed pad for those that know. Yeah. So we'll see. I don't know if I'll keep that or if I'll upcycle it or if I'll Whatnot it. I might put it in a big Whatnot sale. I have so much fabric now that I'm thinking part of what I do here on Whatnot. It's going to be some fabric sales. All right, this is a very thin knit little kitty cat fabric. I'm not crazy about this one. It's very thin. It feels like a poly blend. Kitty cats. You know, maybe someone will like it. This will probably end up on Whatnot. And I'm thinking about theming these sales when I do them. Like this first sale we had was Halloween, and we're just clearing out all of our old Halloween decorations. We're probably not going to celebrate Halloween next year. So I'm just getting rid of it. It just takes up room. I need room for inventory, really, not home decor. This is a nice little quilted fabric panel. Definitely, I mean, this alone was worth $10, this quilting here. It's cute, it's pink, it's little bows on it. This would make a nice bed pad. I might just upcycle this myself and, you know, give it to one of my patients or something. Because, you know, we do big bed pads. They're like little, they're almost the size of a lap quilt, but it just kind of helps to keep the linens a little fresher and change those out instead of the linens every other day. Oh, okay. And here's another big piece of flannel. So I saw all the flannel on top, and I'm not too excited about flannel, but there's a lot of things you can do with flannel. They make, this one has baseball hats on it. Super cute. For a little, again, for a little boy's room. How nice this would be. It also says not intended for children's sleepwear, but might be a nice bed pad. Make nice padding for the bed. Also can make nice heating pad covers or sock covers or pillowcase covers. Oh, that'd make a wonderful pillowcase for a nice warm pillowcase for the winter for some little boy's room. All right, so there's that one, and those are all in beautiful condition. Now we're getting into some more exciting stuff here. I hope you guys can hear me good too. So we have some Christmas fabric by Joan Messmore, and it is Cranston Place, I think is the name of it. This is by Joan Messmore, Cranston Print Works Company. That's what it says on the selvage, and look how pretty this one is. It's a more of a jewel tone. There's actually some pink undertones in there that you probably can't see as well on camera, but very pretty. And it feels, I don't think it's 100% cotton. It might be though. If it's a blend, then it's a mostly cotton blend. Yeah, like that. Lovely little Christmas fabric bundle here. Okay. And then also for Christmas, this is very cute. This is very primitive kind of looking, country looking little Santa Claus. Oh my gosh. So if you guys want to follow us on Whatnot, for any future sales, I'll go ahead and put the link in the description of this video. And you can sign up if you're not already signed up for Whatnot. And if you are signed up for Whatnot, I think there's a link to share my profile. I'm not sure. But like I said, we're just getting started with it. And we will be doing some fabric videos in the near future. This is obviously something for a teddy bear pattern that never got made. And I see a pattern here. This might be Daisy Kingdom. It is. It's Daisy Kingdom. Oh my gosh. I love the old vintage Daisy Kingdom stuff. Whoo, this one is old. $2.99 originally. And there's like, it comes with window clings attached. And look, oh my gosh. It's a grand old flag, teddy bears. And then on the other side, all the little patchwork things. How cute is that? They're no-sew appliques. So this is all meant to be used as an applique with the window clings. How fun is that? Wow. That made me excited. Sweet. I had a feeling there was going to be Daisy Kingdom in here. I saw it out of the corner of my eye when I was eyeballing this bag, and I'm like, that kind of looks like a little bit like Daisy Kingdom. Okay, here's another one by Daisy Kingdom. This is also the Grand Old Flag, but it has this other window leprechaun. I'm wondering if the person who owned the shop that sold these did this as a bonus or something, because they're stapled on there. Anyhow, goodness, yeah. It's a Grand Old Flag, and then on this side, there's Easter bunnies. How cute. Little Daisy Kingdom no-sew appliques. All right. We have another bit of Christmas yardage here. This one looks like holly bells or something. What's this one say? It just says High Fashion Fabrics. And there's, at least a good yard of that. I like that one. That one's really cute. Would make a nice basket liner for the holidays. Or, you know what you can do with a lot of this old Christmas fabric when you're finding it in the thrift is you can sew them real simple and easy and turn them into Christmas bags, into gift bags. So that's a wonderful thing to do with Christmas fabric that you don't think you'd ever use for any other project. And look at this adorable Santa fabric here. I like the dark background on it. Very festive. Okay, Santa. Oh my goodness. I'm going to pause for just a second. All right, coming back. Looks like this is some sort of vintage nursery fabric here with the little teddy bears. They're so cute. I think that some kids are upcycling these little nursery kind of fabrics into ironic upcycled pieces. I have to do a little more research on that. Okay, here's an unfinished teddy bear foot. Maybe the whole bear is in there. That would be exciting. We could finish him up. This is more of that cute little flannel bow fabric that from the quilted piece. Interesting, because this is not quilted, but it would be real simple and easy to just turn this into a back for a little bed pad or a pillow cover or something. It's probably what I'm going to do with it. Coming to a nut brown hair near you. All right. There is more project fabric. The 10 Commandments book. I don't know what this is a part of. The 10 Commandments book. Maybe it was some kind of a children's book. Interesting. Okay. Maybe there's more of that in there. We'll see. Oh, and here's a big piece of purple fabric. Anybody cosplaying for Prince? Anybody doing any Prince cosplay out there? I might just do a whole entire whatnot cosplay fabric video. That might be interesting. Because I do have a lot of costume style fabric now. And fancy fabrics that I have thrifted here over the last year or so. And now I have a platform to sell it all at once. Okay. Cute little church. Another Christmas. It says country blessings. But there's stars, which makes me feel like it's either primitive or Christmas. This would make a cute little tablet cover. Or you could do a Bible cover out of it. Or, yeah. Just a whole bunch. It'd make a nice rice heating pad bag or something. All kinds of cute little projects you can do with something like that. Here it looks like more of our teddy bear pieces. Okay, wow, there's all kinds of limbs. There's limbs that have been sewn here, but not completed. I don't know. It looks almost like, yeah, I don't know. Like it's maybe one of those bears that has the buttons on the sides. Just a plain strip of fabric there. This might be the body of the bear. Kind of looks like the body of the bear. I don't know. The holes here in the side indicate to me, I think that's a leg hole. So I think that the legs just get sewn on and it gets stuffed. This would be fun to complete. I don't know. This may have to be a project that I just do a little hand sewing on and just finish off. That would be fun. Little bear. Last year, I took my childhood toy, or a couple years ago, my childhood stuffy Big Mac, and I cut a pattern of him, and I reproduced him for my grandchild in calico. And he turned out really nice. I have the pattern saved somewhere, and I thought about doing a whole series of calico dogs and maybe selling them on Etsy, because he was the best stuffy ever for a kid. He had this nice long kind of wiener dog body, so he made a good little nighttime pillow. When I slept with him, you know, he was the perfect little kid-sized body pillow. Anyways, the calico dog, aka Big Mac. This is awesome. We have some Precious Moments fabric, you guys. Oh, wow, that is so cute. How cute is that? Again, would make a really cute, ironic outfit for somebody. Almost looks like there's a little doll apron included on there, or a little kid's apron. I'm thinking that's for a dolly. Let's see if I can find out anything by reading it. There's so many different motifs on this one. This one's super cute with the little squirrel on the log. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. Adorbs. The little Precious Moments. How cute is that? Is there like a whole cute culture thing that I don't know about? Is that a whole new aesthetic, like the cute aesthetic? Here's more of our teddy bear. There we are. That's what he looked like all finished off. I now know what that big red piece of fabric was for. That's his bow. So there we go. We got the instructions for him. I'm going to sandwich all that in there. Just needs a needle and thread and some fiber fill. And look at that. He has a companion. There's a whole nother one here. A whole nother. This is a good bag for $10 so far. All right, we're up at about 16, 17 minutes for this video. I'm trying to go faster. I know some of you love it and some of you don't. It's a whole different audience than my regular audience. Look at this fun little nautical print. I like that with the rope trim. Here's some angels, little scrap angel fabric. Another scrap of the nautical. That is adorable. So many cute fabrics in here. More of that church fabric. This is the matching trim. I'll put those two things together, and there's another one right there. Matching trim. Let's see if I grab this big piece. This looks like a pillow cover. Ooh, very pretty. Kind of cottage. A little bit dark cottage. That's another Whatnot sale that I'm wanting to have, you guys. The dark cottage. It's not cottage core all pinky. It's darker. It's cottage core but darker. So I'm wanting to do the dark cottage, and I have been collecting stuff for that. So this might end up in the dark cottage sale. But what I'd like to do is wait until my YouTube audience has grown a lot bigger and I can, advertise that sale ahead of time, because I've been putting a lot of work into collecting that, and I want it to be a success when I do have the sale. I don't want it to just be like people on Whatnot that are looking for closeouts. I would like it to be curated customers that are interested in what I'm putting together. All right, cute little elephants, which reminds me a little of Babar, the elephant. You don't see those Babar books anymore, do you? I think they kind of systematically got rid of them because they're no longer politically correct, because they show these animals but in more like traditional gender roles, and somewhere along the line somebody decided it wasn't kosher or something. It was just like my favorite book growing up was The Lonely Doll. That's another one that's been taken off the market because it depicted a doll getting a spanking. The Lonely Doll was bad, you guys. She was rebellious. And this was a handmade piece, very vintage. It looks like it's got Muppet Babies on it, like the first go around. And then somebody put in this little stitched thing here, God's Gift of Love. And then there's a name, Demario Lamar. Must have been someone, it's a burp cloth, I think, because it's lined with terry. So, and it's actually got some burp on it. I don't think this is worth anything to anybody anymore, except for maybe Demario, who is probably now 35 years old or older. Okay, sorry, Demario. I'm getting rid of your burp cloth. All right, dude. Okay, what do we have here? This is also a really cute little country primitive looking project panel. Ivy Garden tote bag. Oh, it'd make a cute little tote. Well, that's fun. Okay. That could be really cute. Someone could make that up. All right. Project pieces. Oh, okay. This is not making me happy. This one here is just a little bit weird. And I don't know. Like, I don't think anyone's going to use these. There's a whole stack of bibs that have fabric on the back. It looks like alphabet dragon fabric. And there's days of the week and letters on the front. Wednesday, Tuesday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday, and then there's a whole nother set of Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, a huge stack of alphabet bibs that look like they just need their bias tape or their edging put on, and some ties or some snaps or something. The neck holes are super small on there, so definitely like a toddler bib. I suppose you could cut that neck hole out and make it larger, like if you had to use a bib for a special needs kid or something. It's a thought, maybe a way to market it, but I don't think I'd be up for finishing these off myself. So I'll put those in the stack and maybe I can sell them. This has, oh my gosh. Now this might sell on the ironic market. It's a Care Bear, you guys. Oh, wow. There's a Care Bear panel. Wow. Okay. Yeah, someone will buy that. If you don't know what I'm talking about with ironic, just look up ironic fashion. Google that. And, oh, this is some sort of canvas. Okay, wow. It looks like a big soft sculpture, maybe? Looks like it could be a big soft sculpture lion. Super bright. Super bright colors. Lion head in front. Lollipop the friend. The friendly lion tote bag. Oh, it makes a tote bag. Here's what he'd look like. Okay, maybe good for a kindergarten teacher. I just don't see there being a huge market for lion-shaped tote bags, but I might be wrong. Pop it in the comments if you think I'm wrong. Oops, knock the camera. Okay. We're getting down. There was a lot of kid stuff in this one. Here's more of that type of thing. I'm not going to open this one. I think this is another tote bag. It looks like it's probably by the same company because the yellows match exactly. This is a very stiff broadcloth little daisy pattern. Let's see. There it is. But it's very stiff. I don't think this would make good tablecloth, or I can't decide what you would do with such a stiff fabric, really. I know there's got to be something for it. It's cute little daisies, but a little too stiff for my taste. All right, and here's one that's not as stiff, and this is very 90s. Look at those colors. 90s kitschy country 90s fabric. Yep, that's a look of somebody's childhood right there. Okay, we have some faux leather. There's a panel of faux leather here. That could go in the cosplay sale. I need to just get a bag, separate bag together, or box for cosplay fabrics. No, I'm not into cosplay. I have not got that much energy. All right, here's more of the panels from the 10 Commandments book. I had a feeling we'd come across those. And I guess this is what it'd be looking like. It's a fabric book, but it's 10 Commandments. If you didn't want to go through all the trouble of sewing, but you wanted to make the book, you could decoupage that onto paper and construct it that way. Very cute. Great for a Sunday school. If you were a little Sunday school teacher and wanted to make a nice little soft sculpture book for your classroom, that could work. It'd be a fun project too. Maybe it'd be something you could get the kids in on if you were doing, and maybe not the sewing, but if you were going to decoupage it, maybe you could get the kids in on it and give them each a panel, and they could each, you could teach a lesson on each of the panels. Just saying, Sunday school curriculum right there. Just another service I provide. All right, I don't know what this is, but it's sketching me out a little. Almost looks like a toilet seat cover. Someone's dropped that on the floor. And we have this, looks like someone started on a cute little bun outfit for an infant. Oh, look how cute. There's buns on there. And it is, it's got snaps. Oh, wow. This looks like it would actually be kind of uncomfortable for an infant to wear. I don't know. It'd have to be washed in a softener or something. And the neck hole is super small. Like, oh, it's way small, you guys. Like, this would be for a newborn. Maybe they were thinking christening cloth or something, but I don't think they quite hit the mark on it. Hi, hi. Yeah, I think this would, the bunny fabric's super cute, so maybe for upcycle on that. More purple fabric, the purple one, broadcloth. Here's some knit fabric, very clean, very nice. Just a regular knit. This is kind of a nice soft pink, would make a really cute pair of shorts for the summer, I think. All right. And here's another project panel. This one's all like inside out, but it's got bunnies and stuff on it again. So Easter, lots of Easter here. See, there you are. Eastery colors. Again, they look very 90s to me. Very early 90s. This would have been about the time that my oldest was a little girl. Old, like Methuselah. This has been an interesting bag. More of that angel church lady. There's a whole bunch of this. A whole bunch. There's almost a whole bolt here of this angel fabric. Wow. Be cute for making an apron out of. Make a nice little country primitive looking apron, I think. There's so much of it. And here's more. What is this one? This one. Again, inside out. Impossible to tell. Oh my God. There's golfers on here, you guys. You can make yourself a pair of custom golf themed skivvies. They went a little nuts with the project panels back in the 80s, didn't they? Yeah, wow, how many skivvies are in here? There's maybe like 4 pairs of golf skivvies here. Oh my gosh, hilarious. This is actually hilarious. Like, if you were funny, if you were good at sewing and you wanted to surprise your golfing dad with a gag gift, this would be fun. Golf gag gift. Golf skivvies. Absolutely useless to me. Because I don't golf and nobody I know really golfs. Well, my friend Sonny golfs, but I don't think he's intense about it. All right. The dogs are yipping. This looks, this almost looks African. It's a nice thick fabric here. It looks like it'd make a nice dashiki, or it's not kente cloth, but it has the feel of kente cloth. It's that kind of that porous weave. Kind of almost a scallop shell pattern. That one's cool. Here's more of that pattern Daisy Kingdom looking stuff. It says cotton kids and vest and purse. Okay. So this makes a vest and a purse, apparently. A lot of it's very Eastery looking. We have like a religious person that donated this. There's a bunch of little cutouts here for something. Somebody started in on a project here. It's a UFO. Yeah, there you go. There's a little side of a vest for a kid. But on the vest is a very adorable looking little bunny that would make a cute applique on something else. So it's not unusable just because you might not use it to make a kid vest. Okay. Here we just have some cute little summer garden looking fabric. Lots of cutesy cute in this lot here. There's a little gingham fabric here. Oh my gosh, what is this? This looks like NASCAR fabric. There's checkerboards on there. It says Grand Prix. It's got some kind of signature on it. It's the Mellow Yellow car. Who drove the Mellow Yellow car, you guys? This looks like all the fabric you'd need to make a quilt topper. Let's see if it says on the side here. Motorsport Traditions, registered trademark of the Coca-Cola Company because it's Mellow Yellow. Springs Industry. It's from 1994. So yeah, that's on era for everything we're pulling out of this bag is definitely early 90s. I nailed it. What is this? This is kind of pretty. Again, it's a pattern someone started cutting out and didn't finish. It's evening wear of some sort. It's all stuck together. Wow. Very pretty. How pretty that fabric is. I don't know what it's for though. It could just be selvage. I think it's just selvage. But it would be very cute to make a little evening bag out of. There's definitely enough there for a small evening bag, you guys. All right. We have another big piece of denim. Actually looks like chambray. Yeah. It's a lightweight chambray. More flannel. Flannel. A whole bunch of flannel. Whew. This looks like Western shirt fabric. What they, back in the line dance, early days of line dancing and Garth Brooks and all that, that's what all the shirts looked like back then in the club, in the honky tonk. Almost looks like Western shirt wear. Might make a handsome pillow. It has a little bit of that Ralph Lauren look to it. Like it could go, you know, Ralph Lauren-y decor design. There's a little batting. That's kind of cool. That is a piece of waterproof fabric. It's got a little flower pattern on one side, and then it has like a vinyl coating on the other, which makes it perfect for making bed pads. So that's something to think about. Whew. More. This is just plain black fabric. You could throw that in the cosplay pile. This is like, it's a thin polyester and it's got a little bit of dirt on it, but there looks like there's enough there to make a baby Princess Leia costume. So I'll probably wash this and put it in the cosplay pile because I think that it has a Star Wars vibe. You know, one more piece, guys. This is it. This one hasn't been the most exciting, but there's been some interesting stuff. Here's just a big old piece of dark green twill. Again, has Ralph Lauren vibes. Maybe I'll do a Ralph Lauren inspired fabric sale. Because I actually have some real Ralph Lauren fabric that I thrifted a while back in one of these bags. A couple of yards of, honest to goodness, vintage Ralph Lauren velvet that's probably worth over $100. So, yeah, I don't know if I'd get that for it at a Whatnot sale, though. That's the thing. Like, Whatnot, people looking for deep discounts on Whatnot. So, okay, I hope the audio was all right. I hope you heard me on this video and everything. Give us a like and a subscribe. You never know what I'm going to come up with next. It's either thrifting or scrounging for one thing or another here on A Coastal Thrifter. We appreciate you guys stopping by today, and please keep Jamaica in your prayers. You know, the Irie people of Jamaica, we love you, Jamaica. I know you probably won't see this because you're going to be out of power for a while. Lots of prayers. Probably going to try to have a yard sale this weekend, and I think I'm going to donate all the profits from that yard sale to hurricane relief for Jamaica. So thanks, you guys. And stay tuned, because coming up real soon is going to be our What Sold in October video. And we've had a rockin' October. It's been a rocktober. We've sold a lot of things, and we're up above our monthly goal. So I can't wait to share that with you. Y'all take care. Bye.